What's going on, everybody? It's D-Machine here. I'm back to bring you a video about modify macros, in particular with a Razer Naga. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I watched a video on Warcraft movies about a player named Maphack, and he reached 2500 rating as handicapped. Like a literal handicap, not him putting on fancy gear or whatever. Like literally, he is handicapped, and he can use his left hand very limitedly. And because of this, he was saying that he cannot use Control, Shift, or Alt, those buttons. He can't use any of those macros. He can't do any of that. And watching the video, I just had so much respect for this guy. I mean, he's doing what he loves. And not only that, he's doing what he loves against a lot of odds. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me. Well, there might be something wrong mentally, but nothing wrong with me physically to the point where I'm not held back in any way, and I still can't reach the ratings that this guy has reached. So, you know, this guy is got to be pretty talented in a few ways. But I thought that what my setup might be beneficial to him, so I made this video for the slim chance of him seeing it. So looking into my macros here, what I did is, if any of you have a Razer Naga, you know this, but on a Razer Naga you have 12 buttons on the left side of it. Now what I did is I took number 1, number 2, and number 3, and I changed those to Control, Shift, and Alt. The reason why I did this is because I swear my pinky is not connected to my brain. It is, obviously. I mean, I can do everything fine with it, but I can never control it enough to hit Control, Shift, and Alt when I need to. So what I did is I changed 1, 2, and 3 to Control, Shift, and Alt. And I mean, my thumb rests on the side of my mouse very naturally, so I gave this a shot, and you know what, it works perfect for me. And you don't even need to use your left hand to be able to use it. I mean, you're using your left hand to use just certain abilities, and to be honest with you, I mean, I'm like single finger using my abilities with my left hand. I'm not, but I am at the same time. Now looking at the buttons on my Razer Naga, I took 1, 2, and 3, and I made those into Control, Shift, and Alt. Now, looking at my macro now, if you see here, my target for my first target macro is Arena Partner 1 Mod Control. So I did change 1 to Control, so I hold down number 1, and I can use whatever ability my macro has on number 1. For this case, it's Arena Partner 1. So you put your Arena Partner's name there, and you hold down 1, and you hit whatever you have that macro key bound to. For me, I have it R. So I'll hold down 1 and I'll hit R, and it heals Arena Partner 1. Same thing if I hold down 2 and target number 2, Arena Partner 2. Same thing for number 3 for Alt. So instead of Control, Shift, and Alt, I have 1, 2, and 3. Now this works the same way for Word of Glory, Hand of Protection, Hand of Freedom, Hand of Sacrifice, and Flash of Light. But not only do I put it for my utility abilities, I also make them, or I also utilize it with my offensive abilities. Now, Hammer of Justice, as a prime example, Arena 1, Arena 2, and Arena 3. Now, this macro I do not change. I do not put arena names, my partner's names in there, excuse me. I just use the macro as it is. So when you're going into an arena and you see 3 players pop up on your Gladius on the right side of your screen, or your default Blizzard unit frames on the right side of your screen, your arena frames, it shows an order of the first player at the top, the second player in the middle, and the third player in the bottom, just like Arena 1, Arena 2, Arena 3. Now this, so you hold down 1 if you want to get the top one, this 2 to hit the middle one, and 3 to hit the bottom one. Same thing for Rebuke. If I'm running by, I see someone casting, I know what number he is because I glance at the side of my screen. I can kick him walking by. You know, I see that cast bar on the left right side of my screen. I see it casting in front of me above the health bars, and I usually can get the kickoff. So this is what I do. This is how I use my Control, Shift, and Alt macros. And he uses, or he may have not used it anymore, but he used to use mouse over macros. And I can't explain to you guys how flippin' hard that must have been in over like the 2200 rating bracket. I mean, that's incredible. So maybe he sees this video and maybe he can use a Razer Naga and definitely push for a higher rating. I think that with this he probably can. Now, how do you make 1, 2, and 3 into Control, Shift, and Alt? So what you do is, after you get your Razer Naga, it doesn't come with any software, so you have to go to the Razer website and you download the driver software. When you download the driver software, it gives you a little icon in your tray at the bottom right, and you go through those options, and it actually has an option to change 1, 2, and 3 into Control, Shift, and Alt. Now I'll give you the link to where you download that driver in the information of this video. And I hope you guys benefited from this video, and I really hope Maphack sees this and he benefits from this video, because I think that he could go far with it. Alright guys, later.